the countries of the South, they trade more among themselves than with the North. That was confirmed today by Ms. Rebecca Greenspan, the head of the UNCTAD, which means that they do not need dollars in transacting with each other. Second, definitely there is a certain lack of faith into dollar in the world because of various actions which were taken by US government, including sanctions, unilateral sanctions and many other things. And we'll see the decline of dollar not only in trade transactions through SWIFT. Actually, I think the figure might be even smaller because we don't count, we are talking about SWIFT only, but we don't count other payment systems which exist and which have been launched recently. And definitely the situation around the US debt, which exceeds or is close to $35 trillion, is a huge depressing factor for those who trusted or believed the dollar before. There is raising share of Chinese yuan, for example. Yeah, it's still small, like 4 point something, 4.6%, but it's double compared to what it was last year. So over the year, it was doubling. And many other national currencies, which are more convenient for partners who engage in trade, credit, and other foreign deals, they definitely have an impact on the situation with the dollar. Illegal unilateral sanctions were taken by certain states, but not by international organizations. There is not a single international organization like UN or any other of global nature and universal membership which has taken sanctions against Russia. So we continue to participate in those organizations because, as I said, they're universal, that majority of the member states are from the so-called global south and east, and these are countries which do not share the positions of the Western countries or northern countries, if you like to call them this way. And we have very good cooperation with them, and that's quite a balancing act when we try together with developing countries to see what is really good for the economy, for trade, for other activities. At the UN, you would not name a single UN organization, fund or program which would be hostile or would be causing negative feelings with Russia. Okay, we may say that governments of those secretaries or governments of some of those organizations are heavily dominated by Western people, but that's not the policy of the organization. That's stuffing. If you talk about WTO, for example, which is not a UN family or trade organization, I mean, it has not sanctioned Russia, it has not taken any hostile steps, so we believe that working at the WTO for the interests of Russia, as well as for the interests of developing countries, will create quite a constructive atmosphere, and we don't feel why we should leave those organizations.